Yeah, umkhaya wami uphela umthakathi is going around closing shops now. Uvale itolo lapha kwaNongoma. You know guys, this guy uphela umthakathi, and I saw on comment section some people are typing saying no, this guy who right lento akayenzayo ukuvale itolo, these people, they according to the laws of this country, they are not allowed to run spaza shops. They must have invested 5 million according to guys. Why manga man? That is a lie. There was a court order by our high court. You can go do your research, man. Legal refugees, you know, these asylum seekers. I'm talking about these people who come from war-torn countries, and most of these people are these Pakistanis, Ethiopians, those people who come from war-torn countries, those who are legal here, who have a refugee status. These people, they are allowed to run spaza shops. And this law that you keep misquoting, saying no, these people, when they come here to run business, they must have invested 5 million. That law is applicable to people who want to run a big scale business, like a wholesale business. It is not applicable to people who want to run a small scale business like a spaza shop. How can you run a small scale business like a spaza shop and be expected to have invested 5 million? Does it make sense? Ukuthi ungathi wena unemali yokwenza ispaza shop and then urun ispaza shop bese fika umuntu athi bengimele ngabe uinveste 5 million. 5 million uzothatha apho run ispaza shop. Doesn't make sense, man. So stop lying. Stop misquoting the act, man. Please read the act correctly, guys. Stop lying to people. What Upelo Mthat is doing, this thing of going around, telling these people to close shops, saying these people, according to the law, they are not allowed to open shop, is lying. As long as you came to this country legally, you obtained a refugee status, and then you are running a small-scale business like a spaza shop, you are allowed to do so. Why? Because in South Africa, we don't have refugee camps, guys. These people are integrated into our society. So since they are integrated into our society, we live with them in our communities. So the government, I will provide imali to survive. They need to survive. So that is why they run these spaza shops, so that they will survive. This thing that I'm saying is not just an opinion. It's a court order. You know, it was said by our court. Even Uchesinda, she once spoke about this thing. Hey, there is this problem that we have now. These people, they are allowed by a court order. They can run these spaza shops. But you people, most of you, you are oblivious. You are not informed. You get people like Abo Phakela Mthakathi who lie, saying no, these people, if you are not a South African, spaza shops are only reserved for South Africans. You are lying, man. Let me ask you, do you remember ukuthi MKP, they once submitted a motion in Parliament to that effect? MKP is the one that tabled that motion in Parliament to say, let's have a law that will reserve spaza shops, you know, all these small scale businesses only to South Africans. Why did MKP have to submit that motion if already we do have such laws, such law in this country? Why? It is just a lie, man. And even if, okay, let's say there is such a law, let me agree with you. Law, it has lento bayibiza ngama-exceptions. There are exceptions to the law. As a country, we do have refugees. So since we have refugees, people who are in the country legally, who obtained refugee status, if you say, no, there is no exception, these people, they are not allowed to run spaza shops. Spaza shops are only reserved for locals. Then how are these refugees going to survive here? How are they going to survive? Remember, these people came from where they came from. From where they are war-torn countries. And then they are here. Sorry, they are here legally. They are running, they ran away from war-torn countries. They come here and then now they need to survive. There are no refugee camps. We live with them. What must they do to survive? They must commit crime. Who must feed them? If you refuse them to run their own shops, then what must happen? You see? So it's obvious that even if MK wins that battle, that motion, that no, spaza shops, let's reserve them only to locals. But there will be exception to these people who are refugees, because otherwise it will mean that these people they must get a grant from government. And if they get a grant from government, you are going to complain again, because you are going to say, this is our tax. These people are not supposed to benefit from our tax money. So it means government will have to take care of these people, because otherwise they will commit crime in order to survive. So if they run spaza shops, you complain. If government says, okay, I will fund them, you will complain again. So I saw some of these Pakistani guys, they challenged Parliament to say, no, give us the law that says we are prohibited to run these spaza shops. Because Parliament is a vigilante. Parliament is a bully. He doesn't want to negotiate with those guys. Just says, no, hey, when don't ask me those questions. I said, close the shop and can go. There is no room for negotiation. Yabona. Yena manje is just personifying a police. He's a police. He is a judge. He's everything unto himself. Upagela. So guys, please don't be misled. Don't be deceived by these guys who are lying, man. All these shops that you see, I mean, not all. I understand there are those who are running them illegal, who didn't obtain refugee status. I'm not talking about those people. I'm only talking about those ones who obtained legal refugee statuses. Those ones, they are allowed to run a small-scale business according to that court order. They are allowed to run these small-scale businesses like spaza shops. So don't get deceived by Phakela, man. They're lying.
Hello, good people. Welcome back to this channel. If you are new here, please make sure you do the right thing. You press that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Good people, please comment your thoughts below. Tell us what do you think after watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Kulungile, bye. See you on the next one.